Okay, I'm back. And let us bring up the game. No signal. I know what I did wrong. Give me a moment. Now activate. There we go. Then, just one thing I do need to check. I need to make or change. There we go. Because this only has one audio channel, so I just have to set it to mono. I just need to make sure I don't forget to change the setting back afterwards. And is game audio probably on the quiet side? Should I turn up a bit? Should I turn up more, or actually if I turn let's set it to that. I want to make sure y'all are hearing the game well. Because I can hear it just fine. But I just want to make sure you're hearing it well as well. Is that better, or should I still turn it up more? That's good for you? Awesome. As long as no one else in chat has an opinion. Okay. Any preference as to who I should play as? You're the one speaking in chat at the moment, so you get to pick who I play as. Mario? Mario it is. Okay, it's been a while, so let's see how well I remember this. I believe... No. No. What? Oh, it's... Okay, that's that one. Usually you're definitely my most frequent chatter these days, which it's nice. I definitely like having somebody who actually chats frequently. Because as much as I do love lurkers, appreciate lurkers. I'm generally a lurker myself. It's nice to have someone to chat with. Feels special now. There's a one-up around right here, yes. Now where is... Okay. Gotta trust you. Yeah, yeah. It definitely, like, it's easier to, you know, because as a streamer you always want to be chatting, and it depends on the game as well. Like, but it's definitely a lot of time easier to chat when there's people to, you know, chat off of instead of just, you know, talking with the game, which, depending on the game, definitely works as well. Like, sometimes it works. Like, certain games, if there's a lot to talk about, like, I know with Animal Crossing, for instance, because I'm often just doing the same stuff over and over to, you know, going through the same sequence. And I mean, obviously there's going to be new people occasionally, so I can, like, explain what I'm doing, but that's not super entertaining for the new folks and such. Or the old folks, I mean. By which I mean the people who've already been watching, not old, specifically old people. But, yeah. So we're probably just going to be doing, like... Because my eventual goal with this game is to do playthroughs where I max out my lives, and then, like, so go beat the game without, like, doing every level and with max lives and having gotten all, like, mushroom, like, health upgrades on each level, and doing that 4 times, once for each character. We don't have time for that today because getting lives takes a long time. So we're just kinda gonna go through and see how far we get in the 2.5 hours. Okay, yeah, 2.5 hours-ish, yeah. Oof. This one has a 1-up in it. Definitely got some lives like that. I do have notes about a lot of notes about this game. That's why you talk to the villagers you find. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I definitely, like, do chat with each of my villagers initially, but I also don't, like, you know, depending on what it is, I sometimes just kind of quickly read through it. Although I will explain a bit about this game, like, for, like, what I was saying about getting max lives and the way you do that. So, the way you get lives was like the roulette that we, you know, lost at the end of... you saw us, well, losing at the end of the level. You get lives from that. So the way to get a lot of lives is to do that roulette a lot. So I think they never listen to you. Oh yeah. Okay, which is the potion? Okay. There we go. Now, so you get the chances to do the roulette based on the coins you get while in the thing. But notice these aren't coins; these are vegetables. you normally only get 2 chances to get coins per visit to whatever that place is called. I'm blanking on the name. Subspace, that's the one. So yeah, when you go to Subspace, you get coins, but only twice, normally. Because like obviously, if you don't enter Subspace and you don't get any coins, that doesn't count towards those 2 attempts. It's not 2 visits to Subspace, it's 2 visits to Subspace where you get coins. However, in addition, if you die while in Subspace, it doesn't count. So what you want to be doing is getting into Subspace at areas where there is a bunch of coins next to a pit, because there's no enemies in Subspace. But you find an area where there's a lot of coins next to a pit. You go in there, grab the coins, jump off the edge, and then do that a couple of times. Oh, I'm right, literally right on it. So actually, we're not going to get that coin. Okay, which is the other one? Only on the wrong level notes. Okay. Learn a lot from me, especially with AC, yeah. I mean, if it's a game that I'm playing, I'm not just, you know, playing it. I'm generally, you know, looking into it, researching it, learning all the tricks, and all that. Okay, so what we want to do is, let's see here. Yeah, this one. Go back up here. Can I go jump like... No, that wastes it. Okay. How do I do this again? Because I've done this before. I can just go in and leave again. I could do that again. No, that's... Obviously with Luigi it's easier, but I'm sure I've done this with other characters. Oh wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oof. Going to try something. Yeah, that's what the problem was. So I can do this. I just need to not be holding B, because if I'm holding B to run, then as soon as I do the jump, that's what causes me to let go. And then we would want to drop down here and die, so that we would then be able to collect more and more coins. But, obviously you need to be quick with that. That's why Toad is actually the easiest for, like, collecting a lot of coins. Because Toad is the fastest. His jumping sucks, but he's got the, he's got the speed. But anyway, we're not going to be doing that right now, because like I said, we're not actually doing the, like, getting max lives today. We simply don't have time for that. Probably don't have time for actually even beating the game unless we decide to use warps, but more practice is never a bad thing. And it's been so long since it's not even so much practice as it's just like, you know, de-rusting. Okay. One of the nice things about this game, compared to a lot of Mario games, is the lack of time limit. So you don't have to rush. You can take your time, play at your own pace. For 2D Mario games, I should specify. Obviously, 3D Mario games, I mean, mostly don't. Other than, like they might have certain specific levels or objectives that are time-based, but this is not going to end well. Okay, that was fine. But by and large, 3D ones, other than, I guess, 3D Land and 3D Land and 3D World are, because they play more like the 2D games. Let's just put that there. But yeah. Just take out Mouser. That one's probably like, no. Oh yeah, you got him. Should we get him? Yep. We win. We win, you lose. Okay. And there's also there is an actual infinite, because obviously this is a way my method of getting a lot of coins. You can get just ridiculous amounts of coins to get, you know, a lot of lives with that method that I was explaining. But that's not an infinite life trick, because it is still, you do still have, I mean, it's kind of infinite life trick, but yeah. But the there's another infinite life trick, because like, if you're familiar with the warps in this game, where certain places in subspace you go down into one of those vases, and then it, you know, brings you to a later world. So there's an interesting thing in level 6-1 where you can use a pair of glitches. First of all, you use a glitch to get yourself an invisible potion. The way you do this is, well, you pick up one potion, bring it to a spot where you would pick up another potion, create the door there, and as soon, like, basically, then just wait, and it's basically as like the timer runs out and you like get teleported back, pick up the potion. If you time it right, what ends up happening is you'll be holding an invisible potion above your head. You won't be able to throw it, but you'll be holding it, which, now, at this point it's useless. But then you go through a door, which normally you can't, to like, you know, just to, you know, continue through the level, you go through a door, which normally you can't, you know, bring something you're carrying with you through a door. Or a potion, you can't bring a potion through a door normally. But because it's invisible, it doesn't, when you go through the door, it actually then becomes visible. And you can then use it as per normal. And then you're in a room full of vases that, in an area where you're never supposed to have a potion, so never supposed to be able to enter subspace. And what happens then is, I don't know if it's just one of the specific vases in there, or if it's like anyone, or what exactly it is, because I haven't actually, I don't remember. But what you can then do with that is, you can go into one of them and warp, but since the game doesn't intend for that to be a warp point, it doesn't know where to warp you, so it warps you from 6-1, the level you are currently on, to 6-1. Same level. But that also means everything gets reset. And the level has a collectible 1-up. So you collect the 1-up, then do the sequence, which essentially resets the level, so the 1-up is back, and you keep doing it over and over and over again. It's super slow, super tedious. No one would recommend it, but it does work. It also requires very good timing, because, like, I one time was trying it where I was on 6-1, and I managed to pull up the invisible potion, like, once in, like, an hour of trying or something. So, yeah. What are we on right now? 2-2. Okay. A lot of work. Yeah. So it's something like... basically, you want to be using the coin method if you want to be getting to max lives. But, like, if you're, like, pretty close, you might use that to, like, you know... to, you know, fill up a bit type thing just when you're there. That's a waste. Couldn't remember what was down there. Oh, interestingly, you can't pause while you're in subspace. Forgot about that. Okay. This, I think, is the 1-up, yeah. Oof. See, because here normally, like, because I got that 1-up, if I would go to collect it again, now it's just, you know, vegetable. That's why you couldn't just do that, like, over and over. Okay. Now, which one of these is... We're on 2-2. So, I think... No? Oh, I know what my notes... I understand what my notes mean now. So here's like somewhere where I can see die and then get more coins like that. I'm just gonna do a little bit of that just to kind of demonstrate. Okay, so that was... like that. And the thing is, it's also, like, cumulative, because, like, obviously, you can only do it so much here early on, because you only have so much lives, but as you get more lives, you can die a lot more, and thus... get more and more. But you have to be quick about it, because otherwise you're gonna, you know, just be whisked away before you can die. Okay. So also I'm trying to, like, start here. There we go. It's definitely a counterintuitive thing, because you're dying a lot to get a lot of lives. Oof. But yeah, how many am I at? We won't drop any further because we don't want to, like. I'm just kind of doing that to demonstrate. I don't want to be like. Well, don't want to be also risking actual game over. And down and down and down. Yeah. Yeah, if we hadn't spent so long on Animal Crossing, we probably would be making it, like, actual attempt at this today. But... no, this is where we want to be going this way. Get to the Sniffit. Awesome. Well, we saw the Superstar, yeah. This is also an area where you can get soft block, because if you, like, dig, like, everything down on the left side, now, obviously, you'd pretty much notice it's a dead end before you were able to get past the point of no return, so that wouldn't happen by, like, accident, but you could soft lock yourself there, where it would be impossible to get back up. How dare you shoot the egg right out of the air. And again. Ah, that's a fireball. Not that I have much to worry about. I came in with full health. Only got hit the once. I see. Now look at my coin count. It's F because it goes higher than like the numbers allow, so it goes into letters. And after letters, it goes into like all sorts of like weird graphics symbols. Or I think first it's punctuation, then it's like weird like things taken from the graphics of the game. See, now it's numbers again. But even in all of this, we're getting like we got like one extra life. Oh, there's another one. Because there's some people that can play this and like just like get like consistently get lives. I am not, like with this bonus chance, I am not one of them. I'm just, you know, randomly pressing A and hoping for the best. But we got up to 9 lives, so So it was worth it. But yeah, you can... But yeah, you're really smart about it. You can really farm for lives. Yes, there we go. I knew that was around here somewhat. Knew something was around here. I mean, obviously my notes. Now, here is one of the most annoying things in the game. Getting into there. Because you basically have to jump onto those guys. To get up to there, but like you can't ride on them. If you try, you like just like go off. So I can't just like, because like otherwise I could just like, because like from the ground a boost almost makes it. So even just like one of these like flying along the ground guys, if I could like actually charge my jump. There we go. Okay, now which of these is the potion? We're on 2-3. First right? Awesome. And this is the best place to get coins in this level. So... and really the only good place to get coins. So you just do this twice, even though you can't die. Just get a bunch of coins like that, and then move on. I need that. I need that. There we go. Yeah, and superstars appear once you collect a certain amount of cherries. Recovery hearts appear when you kill a certain amount of enemies. Ooh. Recovery heart for that? Yes? No? No? Okay. I don't know what the numbers are off the top of my head. But that's how they appear. And so many people that play this game don't know this, that it's just like, oh, sometimes superstars appear, sometimes recovery hearts appear, but they don't know why, when, or why. See, ooh, right as I collected that cherry, and then kill the enemies, and there's the recovery heart because of killing enemies. Whew. So you also chain that because you like you get the cherries, you get the superstar, which allows you to more easily kill the enemies, and then heal up. Of course, keys always make Phanto appear, but he's only around while you're actually carrying the key. See, I put it down, he flies away. Pick it up, make some progress, but he's back. So wait for him to fly away, pick it up again. You do have to be careful, though, with throwing it down here, because it can sometimes get you stuck. Okay, let's actually see if we can't get another superstar. There we go. Another recovery heart, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about knowing them strategies. Ooh, recovery heart, awesome. Right before which boss fight? Oh yeah, this boss fight. Set up my shield. Oh. There we go. We had B coins that time. Yeah, as for this, triple of anything other than cherries will give you 1 life. Cherries, a single cherry in the left spot will give you 1 life. First 2 spots being cherries will give you 2 lives. All 3 being triple cherries, I think, gives you 5 lives, but I'm not certain on that. So that's why I'm really happy whenever the first one's cherry, because then it's like, yay. So we already have 13 lives. We're at 13 lives without even, like, super trying. Okay, which is this one? Oh, yeah. So, this is an interesting level because you might be like, oh, I need to go up there, right? And I mean, technically, yes. But first, you want to go down here. Just be careful where you land. Donkey Kong Country, you play the first level over and over until 99 lives. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country is definitely a bit easier to get to max lives. Or Super Mario World. Super Mario World is super easy. Which one of these is the potion? We're in 3-1, right? 3-1. 6 from right. Okay. Need extra lives, yeah. And we're just gonna go do that again, because that gives us more coins than anything else in the level will. Decent. This is actually a warp. If you go down here while in subspace, that'll warp you to a later world. I don't remember which one. Probably 6? Maybe 5? Probably 5 or 6. For it. I never really used the warps, so I did it when I was a kid, but these days I prefer to go through the full game, so yeah. Oh crap. That's fine. Depending on the game, I don't necessarily need extra lives, but my 100%ing brain wants me to max out the lives, regardless, if I can. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, max of the lives, whatever the max is. What do we... want to kill that. And then... better have them than not. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then we want... which one of these? Doesn't matter. Ah, crap. That's not what I want to do. Do you have a... okay, we can just go through the door and then come back. Are you just gonna fall off the edge? Excellent. That works very nicely for me. You just keep going. Okay, we can't go up the ladder with this. I think this is... nope. Let's try that again. Let you go off the edge again. I like not having the time limit, so I can just, like, goof around like this. Okay, so I need to put you over there. That way I have enough room. There we go, yeah. Ooh, and I still didn't get it. Okay, fine. Just damage boosting. Just dying. There we go. There we go. Ooh, yeah, this is against you. Oh, that was... I should have just quickly picked up the mushroom block there instead of trying to jump my way out of there. But that's how you do it quickly. Or at least how I do it quickly. I don't know, speedrunners probably do it quicker. Okay, we got B coins. As long as they're not wasp coins. But yeah, oh. And not a single extra life has been got this time. This is why I need all the coins I can get. Oh, there we go, 2 up. Yeah, 3, 2, which is... ooh, this is an annoying one, isn't it? No. Well, it's an annoying one, but it's not complicated finding both mushrooms in this one. We want this, yeah, for you. We want to take you with us. Kind of. Okay, which one of these is potion? What are we on? 3-2? 3-2. Yeah, this one isn't great. This is not a great level for getting coins, so you just grab whatever. Move to the bedroom. No worries. No worries. Just been working my way through. One step at a time. Think down here. Okay, now this is an annoying area. Oof, that's really annoying. More comfy away from the spider. Good call, good call. The rest of the house belongs to the spider now. Okay. Up here. Just time it right so we go under and back down. When do I do the podcasts? Not on any regular schedule these days. Basically whenever David has time to do one, we'll get together and do one. But yeah. We don't do them live or anything, if that's what you're wondering. Like, we just, get together, record one, put them up on some schedule. Put them up as they get done. And yeah. And look, Sonic the Hedgehog's. Okay, which of these... This is 3-2. Potion. Right. Okay, I think that means that's the potion. I think we want to do that. Nope. Oh, I got it now. Now I understand what my notes meant. Oh. I just have very simple notes so I could fit, like, notes for the entire game on one page in a notebook. So it's kind of like, some of the stuff is like, I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? What is that trying to say? When I play it more often, I remember, but it's been a while since I last played this. So there's a list of podcasts. Oh yeah. Yeah. We do have a decent chunk of podcasts done, though, because we're going through the Arrowverse one episode at a time. We've done up to about halfway through Season 3 of Arrow, about halfway through the first season of Flash, and all of Constantine. So, decent chunk of episodes already done. Somewhere between 50 and 100. Don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but I know it's somewhere between those two numbers. Okay, 3-3. Okay, I think I need to actually go on. Because, yeah, we've been doing the podcast for a while now. Okay, one of these is a potion. This one? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is this. Okay, okay, now I understand my notes. Middle grass, so that'll be this one. And mushroom is top. Yep. Of ladder. There we go. Now, this is an interesting level because it's a bit of a maze. But, yeah. Yeah, do you watch the Arrowverse shows at all? Ooh. Yeah, because like we're doing it as like me having watched most of the stuff previously, and David having watched pretty much none of it. Okay, you have good stuff, yeah. There are exceptions. There's a few things he's watched, and now we're also, because well, it's not part of the same universe. The '90s Flash TV show is also part of the multiverse, so we're going to be starting to watch through that, and that neither of us have watched. So that's going to be interesting to see how that is. Oof, oof, oof. Let's just go for it. Okay, there we go. Been a while. I am behind on the Arrow stuff because like I've seen everything up to season 6 of Arrow, and then whatever, I guess, season 4 of Flash, 3 of Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow, and yeah, so I haven't seen any of Batwoman. I haven't seen Black Lightning. But yeah, I definitely want to go and catch up at some point. It's just I haven't had the time to as of recently. What's in here again? Ah, crap. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can I? Yeah. I just have to go down here and go back up, climb up again from way back here. That's unfortunate. Unless you forget, if you hear a spoiler, tend to forget anyways. Oh yeah. Okay. Good chance. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know, we're just gonna go up here. Hopefully this is... I don't remember which way is better. through the door. Or whoa. Curse me my thumbs. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, no, this is not better. We have to go through the door. Okay. Let's just wait for that thing to go past, though. There we go. And same with that one. And then we're going to be in a dangerous situation here, right? Yep. Definitely a dangerous situation. Eric. Let little bird go. Go immediately up here. Up here. Okay, we took a point of damage. That's fine. We can take the occasional damage. No, mistakes were made. I want to collect some of those cherries, hopefully get a superstar, but I also don't want to risk... Okay, that give me a superstar, or do I still... No, I still need more. Okay, but that's fine. What's the boss? 3... This isn't even the boss yet. Ah, heart. Oh, that's nice. This is gonna take us to the boss. Okay, what do we got now? Oh, just the Mouser refight. Where he's higher up, so it's more annoying. We're getting rid of that, so I don't have to deal with that thing. Okay. I think we'll probably have to hit him more times as well. Yep. How many more times? Ooh, that explosion didn't catch him. That one will. There we go. Got him. Or 1 coin. Or I guess 2 coins. But, so now we're on to 4-1. Ooh. Nice stage. I can't even read my notes about the second mushroom. I don't even know what that says. Oh. Where's my mouse? Buying fame. No, I want to get famous so I get money. I don't want to spend money to get famous. I want to get famous because I'm not already rich. Okay. think that's the first potion. And mushrooms up here. Now we'll see if I can... Oh, wait. 4. So this one... Yeah. Okay, that's where it is. Oh, right. Ice? I don't know, maybe that's what it says. My notes are not very readable sometimes. This is the boss fight that's just like a bunch of Shy Guys on, whatchamacallit things. It's not really a boss fight so much as it's just, you know, a bunch of enemies. That aren't too hard to get past. Or the hard way I know I succeeded. Yep. I mean, also, I'd rather, you know, earn it in a way that actually works. Like, if I had a guaranteed way that, like, you know, I spend $5 and become famous to get rich, yeah. I'd go with that. But, like, that's not a method that's gonna work. Okay, 4-2. Okay. Ooh, I'm kind of impressed with myself here. Okay, when people go to Stream Baker for followers, yeah. Okay, so we want to go here. And which one of the whale? Left grass. Okay. I'm just staying here until it kicks me out. Oh. So annoying that those things can hurt you. So you go on top of them, you're fine. You're onto the side of them, not so much. The worst part is like the pushback from the damage. What is all of this stuff anyway? Oh, that is. Oh, that's why. Yeah, there's 3 potions on this level. I didn't notice a comma between 2 of the things. So this is the one where you would be doing the, you know, getting a bunch of coins and then jumping off type strategy to collect a lot. Have that when you're playing GTA and ask self and your viewers to follow and watch a stream, like that sounds desperate, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that's another warp down there. If you bring the potion over there, you can use that to warp somewhere. Okay. That's probably the one to World 6. Okay, now we ride this guy across. Because we need this potion on the other side. That's where the mushroom is, over on this side. Ah, that's fine. Getting damage right before we get a mushroom is perfectly fine. Getting damage after we get a mushroom is a bit more annoying. But dying is also generally annoying. Oh, except for the intentional deaths. In this game, yeah, when we're trying to get all the coins, we definitely die intentionally, and that's not annoying. Okay. Ah, that's another fireball. Ooh, 3 fireballs in a row. What did you have for dinner with all these fireballs? Ooh, okay. There we go. Ah, got a life at least. Only that chair was the first one. Okay. Okay, what are we looking at? 4-3. Oh, this. That's over here then, right? Yeah. Then, where's the next one? Okay, yeah. So then also what we want to do is go like this. Grab this. And this is... Well, yeah, the riding across like this is the intended thing to do here. Bring that with me so I can get some coins. And this is also where I would do the strategy of getting a shit ton of coins. I'm not going to right now, but... Okay, and then... Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yep, let them just go by as much as possible. Wait for you, and then jump over. And just let them all harmlessly move past you. See, playing smart. Okay. Now, how do I do this again? Where is it now? And now, yeah, I fall through in between. So the thing is, that top tower bit is very deceiving, because, like, the top section of it is platforms you can stand on, but, you know, the parts in between that's a bit lower, you can't, even though it all looks the same. Very deceiving. Oh. Messed up that. Okay, so we want to land on the red one. And ride him down. Yeah. Okay. Now I want to grab this. Okay, I don't remember what's down here. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Get rid of Phanto for at least a little bit. Phanto is circling. Yeah. Yeah, that's always the thing. Throw the key as much as you need to, as long as you're not going to lose it. Okay. Oh, is this 5? Yeah, this is 3 level, so boss time. Which is also one of my least favorite bosses. But as long as we've learned how to properly fight him, we should be okay. Your luck would Your luck, you probably would. Ah. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I used to have a lot of trouble with Hothead there, I think his name is. But not so much anymore. Gotten better at dealing with him. Hey, got another one up. Hey, up to 10 lives. Okay, what are we at now? 5-1. What is this level again? Oh yeah, this is this one. Okay. So this is where you would do the coin trick. Where are you doing it? Where is the mushrooms? Okay, yeah, that's right. Mushroom you don't get from that one. Okay. No, that was not good. Okay, I need to reset this. That is... There we go. That's what I need. Whew. Okay, and now the fun part. Ho 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 ho. But I need to get up there. Okay, one of these is a mushroom. Or one-up mushroom, I should say. I think the mushroom is down here. Yes. Yeah. Now comes the really fun part. Can I go in here and come back out? That doesn't really help me, though. Oh, in fact, that screws me over. Now I'm dying this. Now I'm just stuck here. So the other mushroom is up there. You need to get up top and then grab the block so it'll drop down. So I needed to, from that log, get up there. But now if I die, I'm just gonna, respawn over here because I went through the store. So I kind of get that mushroom now. Without, redoing everything. Which is fine. Like, this isn't, our attempt. Like, this isn't our, successful 100%. And yeah. And it is possible to get that mushroom even with, Toad and Mario. With Luigi, it's easy to get up there. With Peach, it's relatively easy to get up there. Mario and Toad are a bit more difficult, but I've managed it with Toad. Which means if it's manageable with Toad, it's manageable with Mario. Okay. Wow, we're getting close to the 11-hour mark. Hey, 12 lives. Okay, 5-2. Which is 5-2 again? Which is 5-2? Ah, this. Okay. Potion vase, potion bottom. Ah. Come on, time it. Awesome. I'm not ending early, no. I'm going for the full 12 hours. Okay, now... Okay, so it's down here. Ah, yeah. Excuse me, I need you to turn around and go the other way. While I'm riding you. So I can go back up here and get that potion again. Shall I ask? Yep, no, feeling fine. I'm tired, but not, like, abnormally tired or anything. Okay, now I need to remember... Well, I also need to not die here. Okay. Is it up there? Where the other mushroom is? No. Where is the other mushroom? All my notes say is... We're on 152, right? Hill. Very Oh, that means up here, do I? Ah. Okay. We're not going to bother getting the other mushroom. Mainly because I don't want to at this point. Hey Todd, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? So far we've missed 2 mushrooms. That's not bad. And one was like, this one was mostly by choice. Of just, you know, wanting to put the effort in if it's... This isn't like, you know, my, like... One of my actual 100% attempts. Don't remember where all the spikes are. I remember I need to be on the right side when I land. But not exactly always where on the right side. Cool. Okay. Use an egg to block a fish. How rude. Birdo is so rude. Okay. There we go. Didn't get any coins that time. Okay, now 5-3. Todd, thank you for that host. Very much appreciated. Okay, let's see, 5-3. No. Stream for 13 hours straight and only 2 people watch it. Oof. That's rough. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Oh, wait. Maybe. I don't care about mushrooms anymore. I'm just going for... We're just going to beat the game at this point, if we can. Mushrooms certainly help, granted. As it means, you know, you get hit less, but... But, you know... Ah, ah, ah. Or we take less damage when we get hit, I should say. Ooh. That's good. It's good to have a positive attitude. Am I gonna need this? Maybe? Probably not. Okay. Let's just get you to despawn yourself. There's gonna be more of those. Yep. Oh. Oh crap. They also wrap around. Too much, too much, too much. Okay. Okay, so watch the fireballs as you're getting closer. There we go. And then just this one, remember to watch. There we go. Another one? Maybe? Maybe? No, we're okay. Oh crap, that's... I needed to take the magic carpet. My brain was like, just keep going, keep going. It'll be fine. Oh, this is also where... need to change carpets. Because you're not going to last... This carpets only last for a certain amount of time. Yeah, see? Think... Oh, I mean, we probably could have made it regardless. Actually, it wasn't that much further. Ooh. Oh. Birdo. Yeah, these later levels, I'm not... While I, you know, have beaten them all, I haven't done them as many times as the earlier levels, obviously. Going fast isn't always the answer. For me, going fast frequently isn't the answer. Who... Oh, this... Okay, what do I... Yeah, because depending on how if they hit me like that, I could catch them, but I can't let them hit me like on the top of the head or something. I have to like land or the side. Oh crap. Okay, I'm just gonna get game over here, aren't I? 3 lives. I might. That one just kind of like pulled me down, almost. Yep, we're gonna get game over. Maybe not. Okay, I got my... I had my strategy, but then he wasn't throwing. Like, stand against here, and then just jump when it's coming at me. That's my strategy. And then if it's high one like that, that messes it up. Now I'm... missed timing. Nope. Game over. Continue. That puts us back at don't fall in a hole. Thanks for that. Puts us back at 5-1. Okay. That's... Which, to be fair, is where we went wrong. This is where we stopped doing what we were doing, getting all the mushrooms. No, let's reset that. So we have another chance. To get that second mushroom in this one. Okay. Okay. We got up here. Which one is it now? That one. Success. Now, can we translate that success into further success? Apparently. Got an extra life. Got another 2 extra lives. That's what I'm talking about. No more extra lives, though. No more extra lives. Okay. Now 5-2. It's the other one we messed up on getting ourselves. The second mushroom. Oh, that was more just that we could have still gotten. Need them. I mean, it depends. On that last one, I didn't really need the second mushroom, but it is nice to have. Okay, that's fine. Should grab the coins first. Select coins first. Oh crap, I forgot I needed to still grab the... No, other way. Keep going, keep going. Grab another potion. And now, because this is the only place in the level that actually has a potion. If you're quick enough coming down here after the bomb explodes, the explosion will actually glitch through the floor and kill those 2 hedgehogs as well. It's really cool. Okay. I just need to do this right. So we need to get this potion pretty far. Over here. Here we go. No mushroom left behind. Ah! Bomb. Yeah. That was my own bad. But yeah, the explosion glitching and like killing those 2 hedgehogs, something I discovered on my own just because of, you know, times where I was going through this level multiple times or whatever and dying a lot and then just being like, you know, going faster and faster in subsequent tries because doing the same sequence over and over again. Okay, now... There we go. Very easy to mess up. Okay. Oh yeah, when I'm at full health, that's when we get the heart going by. Is it better if we go past Birdo? No. Not really. Getting rid of the fish is definitely helpful, but as long as getting rid of the fish doesn't you know, interfere with us. Sometimes Birdo can get us while we're getting the fish. Grabbing the fish. Okay. Okay, 5-3. We're going to try again on this one to actually get... Okay. before hill. What does that mean? What am I referring to as... Not anything here. Okay, wait. This is what I'm referring to as the hill. For whatever reason. Yep. Hey, Jughead, welcome in. How's it going? How are you doing? Okay, okay. So this is then... Okay, and the other one... Oof, is actually more annoying. Because we need to... Okay, actually that's not too bad. And then... Ah. No, we need that one. Okay, we need you to just blow up and then... What's down here? Yeah, this is this. Okay. So we got both mushrooms now. In this level. When we skipped both of them last time. That should hopefully help. You're well, good to hear. I'm doing good. Almost, you know, the final hour of this 12-hour marathon stream. So, you know, doing good, having fun. Had a lot of fun in Animal Crossing. Made some, you know, got a new personal best in Mario Brothers, like arcade Mario Brothers, albeit like the NES port of it, so not Super Mario Brothers. Now just doing some Super Mario Brothers 2. Mainly just practicing it, because it's been a while since I've actually played it. Probably be a while till I play it again, but you know, it's good to, you know, games like this, play them occasionally so you see, you know, keep your skills, remember where things, relearn where things are. Okay. Okay, so I don't need to actually switch over. I can just... I'm doing festival percent. Nice! Which is... What's festival percent? Is that just going until... Tell me about festival percent. Ah, try to go for the heart, and then I just... Ah, crap. Ended up losing another heart. Okay. 4 lives, though. And we actually have... I mean, we're probably going to die here on this first attempt, just because we're at no health. But we actually have, you know, all 4. So on the next attempt, we can actually take more hits. Just need to time my jumps correctly to actually land on these rocks. Okay, no. Triple move for pulling out the Professor Tom Irons. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I thought it was something like that, but I figured I'd just ask to be sure. Well. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Now we have, second desert world. World 6. Okay. So this is the level that I was mentioning that has a the infinite life trick, which, so what you would do normally is you would bring this with you. We're just going to use it to grab the mushroom here. But to do the trick, you would bring that potion over this way. No, we're going to just ride this pokey, make it easy. PB is 47.52, but you only had one run. Yeah. I mean, yeah, first run. Not bad. And I mean, 47 and 52 are two of my favorite numbers. Because 47 is the unofficial Star Trek number, and 52 is, you know, a common number for a lot of things. DC Comics, deck of cards, weeks in a year. So yeah, so what you would do is you would place the door... Is it over this one? No, it's the next one. Over here, yeah. So that you would pick up this as you're... Right as you're leaving. You have to time it exactly right, so you'd be holding invisible... Ah, crap. I forgot about this. And then you'd be bringing it here and going through that door with it, thus making it visible. We're not doing that right now, though. I mean, we wouldn't be doing that right now yet. We wouldn't be doing that all through about the life anyway. So then in here it'll become visible and you use it to go down one of these. I don't remember. I don't know if it's a specific one. But also, here, I think this is the right one. Because first you need to go through, get this. If this is indeed the one I'm thinking of. Yep, one up. And that way you can keep warping from this level to this level, getting that one up, and repeat. But again, we're not going to be doing that right now. Oh, right, one of these also has a... One of these has a key. It's probably one that also requires digging, right? So if it doesn't require digging, that's not the one. Maybe. Yes, this is the one. It has Phanto in it. And there we go. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, one up, nice. We need as many of those as we can get. Yeah, some people can actually get to the max lives, which is... what is it? It's like 254 or something, I think. Something weird like that. Some people can get to the max lives just without even using that death in subspace trick. They just get coins and are just really good at actually doing the roulette. I don't understand. Or yeah, not the roulette. The whatchamacallit thingy. I just don't understand it. How people can actually like time that properly. Okay. Okay, this is another one that I think there's just one mushroom. Which level is this? Oh. This is this one. There we go, that's what I want to do. Yep. Keep your eyes open. Just the one mushroom. Okay, and now we need a ride. Do we need a... are we gonna need a... oh, no. Don't, that was not... okay, we're gonna have to go back and then start again. Okay. Oh, this is not a level I like. If I had more lives, it wouldn't be so bothersome. Although, is it? Ah, crap. That's fine. If we game over on this one, we have to redo the last one as well. Game over sends us back to the start of the world. Okay, no point in stopping there. We've already got the mushroom. Anything else? Yeah, I don't even care what that thing is over there. Okay, I need you to step right under. Okay, that was unfortunate. Yeah, it's fine. Now we have full health. So... yeah. Full health, we can just be speedy and go through. Okay. Our single coin. Okay, 6-3. What is 6-3 again? Okay. What? I think it's on one of those cactuses. Just a second short cactus, so I assumed it was like this one over here, but yeah, okay. That is indeed what it meant. Okay. Where's the next one? Oh, hopefully we... Let's see here. Ah. Hopefully my notes make sense when I get there. Oh. Oh. Yeah, they do. I think it's this one. If I'm understanding my notes correctly. No, I was not understanding my notes correctly. But let's see if I understand the other bit correctly. Yeah, I understand where the mushroom was. Hey, Emily. It's going... okay. You know, could be better, could be worse. We can still go up and then back down and grab that mushroom yet. In fact... that's... okay, which one was it now? Oh, actually, we can do this. We just create the door, don't go into it yet. And now we go into it. There we go. See? That's thinking with your brain. Okay. Well, we're nearing the end of World 6 here. We're going for, like, maxing out our lives today. I decided by the time I got to this game, didn't have enough time. So I'm just, you know, trying to practice, get better at the game, so that when I do go for, like, a max lives run, I'm, you know, a bit better practiced. Yeah. But how are you doing, Emily? How's your day going? Okay. That's what I can get. Not quite. That was not intended. There's so much pushback in this game from some stuff. You okay there? Not sure what happened to that thing. There we go. So I was like, which is the one that we want to actually go on? Which vine is the best choice? I think this side? Yep. Okay. Whew. Just finished up D&D, nice. Chilling and unwind with some good old 7-Up. Sounds good. Okay, who are we up against? Oh, we're up against you again. Except we don't have a... Well, Try not to get game over here, Eric. I don't want to have to redo those previous levels. Awesome. Can I still fall to my death? Because then we need to be careful here. There we go. There we go. Final world. Seven one. Okay. Okay, one of these is a potion. Third from right. Yeah. And then this is a potion. Oh, we landed on the mushroom. Ah, crap. There you are. So we're on our last life, but we do have another continue, but then we'd have to redo this level even if we beat it. So hopefully we don't die again. Ooh. That was close. Okay. No, that was not ideal. That was not ideal at all. That was really not ideal. Okay. Well... You know, better it happened there than, like, you know, near the end of, like... of, 7-2. So at least, like, it's not too much that we have to redo. I hate the bombs here. Yeah, I'm okay with taking that damage. Okay. Here, we're going with the one that's a bit higher than the other one. If we're lucky, that means we can at least go over first pole, maybe. Maybe. No. Ah, crap. There we go. Okay. Now we just need to be more careful this time going through this section. Grab this. And just go through. We're gonna have to damage boost here. Okay. That's fine. We're making it. We're moving. We're grooving. Gotcha. Just take it one step at a time. Still have an extra life. And what kind of color? Ooh. Gray. Crap. That is not good position, because gray ones don't shoot eggs, so our only attack is that. Okay, so now we're on our last life. We die again, we're done. That's fine. We need some lives here. Come on, game. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, 4 lives. Okay. Feel a bit better about that then. Yeah. Okay, now this level is a massive maze. So, if we want the mushrooms, I'm gonna have to actually... crap. Maybe I have to actually search them out. Well, we definitely want the mushrooms. Oh yeah, one of them is in there. Okay. I just need to remember how to get into there. Ah, crap. Mistimed that. That's how I get to the mushroom. Okay. One of them anyway. Um... Okay. Bit better shape. Can take an extra hit. I think I might have taken the bad route to get the other mushroom. So I just realized my notes for this level are different than the notes for the other level. They're actually telling me what path to take, and I already did not take said path. So... ah, crap. Crappity crap crap. So we're probably going to get game over. But maybe not. It would be a shame making it all the way to the end of the game and then getting game over. Being it continues. But there's a good chance that that's what's going to happen here. We'll see. We will see, we will see, we will see. Okay. Crappity crap, crap, crap. The fact this fight is on a conveyor belt is not helping. Which way? Other way. Okay. Let's bring the mushroom blocks over here. Oh, crap. Okay, last life. We're so close. And I would play Wart with. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna get game over here. Oh no, I have to wait till his mouth is open to throw. Really? That's how I died? It's not even a... Well, that's rather anticlimactic. It wasn't even a good death. Like, I just went left when I should have gone right to avoid his shots. Okay, what time are we at? 9:52. Okay, so we're technically 10 minutes short of 12 hours, but we're not going to keep playing just for like 10 more minutes. Oh. Need to stretch. But, yeah. It's too bad, because, like, had I not died like that, the fight plus, like, the end credits would probably have taken up that last 10 minutes, approximately. If I had just one more life, so that I could have fought Wart at full health, probably would have been able to beat him. But sad to say, we lost today. Yeah, we're gonna go find somebody to raid. Yeah. Tried and failed. The lesson is, never try. No. No. Let's see, who do we want to raid? Okay, we could raid somebody playing Super Mario 64, keep the Mario dream alive. Someone playing Bravely Default 2, someone playing Persona 4. Yeah, I think it's going to be probably one of those people. So if anybody has a preference for any of those games I just mentioned, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'll decide myself who we're going to go and raid. And yeah. And I'll be back tomorrow, standard 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, with Animal Crossing, followed by some, I mean, if you like Mario, Super Mario Bros. 35. Only a few more weeks of that game existing. Then Tuesday, again, Animal Crossing at 3. Wednesday, Animal Crossing at 3, I mean, all the weekday ones were 3 p.m. Animal Crossing followed by Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader, hopefully beating that. Thursday, Animal Crossing followed by Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, more classic mode runs. Friday, Animal Crossing followed by hopefully Lego The Hobbit. I know it's been like a month since we played that last, but see how it goes. Next Saturday, Animal Crossing at 3 p.m., so the same as the weekday streams, but that's, you know, different than when I normally do Saturday streams. And then Star Wars RPG at 6 p.m., and there are going to be 2 separate streams. They're going to go offline in between. I'm going to still not sure exactly the details, but it will be 2 separate streams. And the next Sunday, back to more standard Sunday stream, Animal Crossing 9 a.m. in the morning, and then separate Sub Request Sunday stream 4 p.m., which should be the Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga. I mean, that's currently what it's looking like, which was supposed to be last Sunday, but then I had to cancel because of headache, I think, was the issue last week. But yeah. Yeah. Anything is good with you? Barnacles? Yeah. I think we're gonna... Yeah. Thank you as well, Lynx, for hanging out for such a chunk of the day. And hey, Rob. Welcome in. How's it going? It's right at the end, but hope you're having a good day. I think we're probably going to go keep with the Mario theme. Raid Sir Claire, who is playing some Super Mario 64, doing 70 star speedrun derusting, because he does a lot of 70-star speedruns, but he's been on a short break from it just to, keep himself from getting overwhelmed by it. So he's just, I guess, derusting now. So we're gonna head over there. And yeah, so if anybody wants to join me on the raid, copy and paste that raid message, join in on that raid. And thanks everyone for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who auto-hosted, hosted, raided, followed. You're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. It's been a blast, and I will see you all later. Let me just make sure I've copied the raid message, and bye!